Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going over the Triton kit. I'll talk about how he works, when you should use him, the best game modes for him, and some tips that'll help you use the kit better during matches. Before I get into the kit, Triton can be unlocked by buying him for 10,000 bed coins or 399 Robux. You can also get him from a lucky crate, or somebody can gift him to you. Triton is a movement kit, and his whole ability is based around the Trident. You can buy the Trident from the item shop for 40 iron, and once you have it, it stays in your inventory even after you die, so you only need to buy it once. So first, here's how the Trident works. When you throw the Trident, you can hit either a wall or a player. If you hit a block, Triton will pull himself to where the Trident landed. If you hit the side of a block, you can hang onto the wall, and if you hit the bottom of a block, you can hang under it. The wall hang can last for a few seconds, and depending on how far you traveled, it can go up to around 10 seconds. If you're hanging under a block, it only lasts around 5 seconds. You can also jump off early if you don't want to stay there. This is what makes Triton really useful for movement, because you can use the Trident to cross gaps, rush faster, climb onto walls, take high ground, or reposition during fights. It's kind of like a grapple hook, but it also has fighting use if you hit a player. It's also really good for saving yourself. If you get knocked toward the void, you can throw the Trident at a wall and pull yourself back. You can also use it to save yourself from fall damage by throwing it before you hit the ground. Now if you hit a player with the Trident, Triton pulls straight to them, deals 23 damage when he gets there, and the hit also has 50% armor penetration. A lot of players don't even realize the Trident does damage, but the damage is only a small part of why it's strong. The bigger part is the stun, because when you hit somebody with the Trident, they get stunned until you arrive. The Trident has about a 25 block range, and after every throw, there's a 9-second cooldown, so you can't just spam it over and over. There's also an indicator that helps show if your Trident is going to hit a block, so pay attention to that before you throw. Because of the cooldown, you want to use your throws carefully instead of wasting them from too far away. Now on to the best game modes for Triton. Triton is really good in pretty much every game mode because movement is always useful. In solos, doubles, duels, and 1v1s, Triton is really strong because you can use the Trident to start fights and already have an advantage before the fight even begins. If you land the Trident on somebody, they take damage, they get stunned, and you're already on top of them before they can really react. In squads, Triton is also really useful because movement helps a lot in bigger fights. You can use the Trident to jump into fights, chase low players, get onto walls, escape bad situations, or move around the map faster. So even though Triton is a movement kit, he's also really good for putting pressure on enemies because the Trident gives you a way to force fights and catch players who are trying to run. And finally, here are some tips for using Triton. First, don't just throw the Trident randomly. If you miss, you're stuck waiting for the cooldown, and during that time, you lose your main movement tool. It's better to throw it when somebody is close enough, when they're running in a straight line, when they're on a bridge, or when you need to get to a wall quickly. Second, don't only think about using the Trident on players. A lot of the value comes from using it on walls to move around the map, save yourself from the void, escape fights, and avoid fall damage. Third, remember that once you buy the Trident, you keep it after dying, so don't be scared to use it. You're not losing it every time you die. Fourth, use the wall hang to your advantage. You don't always have to jump off instantly. Sometimes hanging on the wall for a second can help you wait out danger, dodge someone chasing you, or choose where you want to land. And finally, remember that the damage is nice, but the stun and movement are what really make Triton strong. The Trident lets you control how fights start, how you chase players, and how you get out of dangerous spots. If you want to see more Bedwars kit guides, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what kit I should do next. And I'll see you guys later.